first message that they're starting off with is to ground yourself. We are in a really chaotic energy. Saturn just moved into Aries a few days ago. And what they're saying is that your storyline will really start to progress once you start tending to your own garden. And what it's looking like is you might have been like giving a lot to the community or giving a lot to your family, or you might be giving a lot to your community and family, but they're not returning the favor or they're not helping you when you need it. Yeah, it feels like you step up for people around you, but it's like they might not take you seriously, or you might not feel like your words have weight or your ideas are even heard. And here there's somebody, see, we got the healing witch, and this is all about healing, of course, and healing. And this is saying like we're starting today, and you see with all that green really talks about the heart chakra. And when you crack open the heart chakra, it takes a hard blow to crack that open, and that's what's happening. And here we've got the manatee and somebody sitting on a pillow, and it could be you sitting on a pillow, but it also is about sometimes somebody, has to be tended to a little more or taken care of a little more. And when the manatee is a really, really nice animal. Like, you can push it wherever and it just will let you. And so there might be somebody that pushes somebody else around. I don't know which character you are or what, but the manatee is somebody that's really, really nice, that could easily be moved without any problems. And then there's somebody that needs to be tended to. And here it's like we have a happy family, but here you see that they're separated, or there's a little bit of distance here between these two adults. And with that rainbow in the background, that's normally emotional growth happening, which is something that's painful. You're either learning a lesson, something that, getting a tool out of the situation, something you can put in your toolbox, metaphorical toolbox. And another thing they're showing me about the healing is you got to understand, when you go to, have a surgery, or say you cut your finger open, these wounds, some of these wounds are harder to heal than physical ones. So you've got to understand that when these wounds come back up or are exposed and basically reopened to heal correctly, that hurts. And you know how when you break a bone or whatever, you can be down for a few days because you have to recover. Same with when wounds are open. You have to reprocess them and put them where they belong. Now, this is under the self card, okay? So I don't know. I'm going to pull another card with it. Oh, no, I did old school. Okay, so I'm going to put old school here. So this might be you because it is under the self card. But we have priest here. So if this is you, you might want to become a priest, or there's might be somebody that's either a priest or spiritual, somebody that you might be holding on to, and this person might even live in a whole other place. And also with priests, this might be a person that might be inaccessible. Priests, like, how, like, don't ever fall in love with a priest because you can never be with them, or a monk, or nun. So this could also be you or somebody like that. This is also somebody, if you did want to contact them, you'd have to do it old school. You would either have to write them a letter or go see them. And this person, again, lives in a place that you aren't either comfortable with or don't know. But this person brings out passion in either you. If this is you, you bring out passion in somebody. This could be you that, you know what I mean. Put the characters where they go. But this is somebody that brings out passion in somebody else. And you notice we got the fire and the snow, which probably makes steam. So there might be like, I'm going to say chemistry, because fire and, ice, fire and water make steam. So there's somebody might feel left out, or that this person might be being cold to somebody. So this priest gets somebody passionate, and this is normally it's in the upright, so it's, and the thing about this card is this is a Knight of Wands, and I don't see though any emotion in this card, even though this person is a mermaid. There's no water, it's all fire. All the emotion is frozen. Look, that's all the water. That's all the emotion, and it's frozen. And look, on the other side is another ace of, or that it's more fire. So maybe there might be need a lot of fire to like melt this emotion, or expose this emotion, because there's a lot of passion around this Five of Pentacles. Because here it's like somebody did get something. Somebody did get what they wanted, okay? But when they got it, they got what they wanted, okay? They brought it home, they unpackaged it, and it said, like, we have the same goals. We want the same things. But when they got this maybe person or thing home to unpackage it, it didn't do what it said it was going to do, right? It was supposed to do one thing, but you got it home and out of the package, and it's like it didn't work. And actually, it's this person that said that they were going to show up and do this certain thing didn't. They were actually passionate about going in another direction. And again, this could be you too. So put the roles where they go. It's like, yeah, I want kids. You want kids? Yeah, I want kids. And then you get together and then you have kids, and I don't want kids. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I'm not saying like kids, but like it's like a main, like you said you wanted this, I said I wanted this, and then we get together and it's not, wake up, what are you doing? And it's like this person's passionately like moving in another direction. And over here, it's like somebody tried to do whatever they could to produce movement or flow in this, but they were doing, it's like this person didn't need compassion. This person, it's almost like too, this person either, somebody really somebody really tended to this person, like gave them a lot of compassion, like jumped when they needed help, and in actuality they needed to be told to get out. Or I don't even know, let me double check that, hold on. See, I'm also getting the feeling of like somebody was showing up, being compassionate, trying to getting things to flow, being kind of the hero, but they didn't feel welcome there. It was like there's a blockade, or I'm getting divine intervention, so it was almost like something was blocking this path, allowing it to move forward no matter what was tried. And this is somebody that doesn't like a lot of people. This person likes very few people. So if they're allowing you in, you just would imagine that they allow you in, but there's also the energy of like somebody didn't feel welcome at the same time. And this is all happening, like this is supposed to be happening this way, if that makes sense, because there's divine intervention. It's like spirits putting their hand down and saying not this way. And that's a really painful part of this situation. See, yeah, this situation makes me feel crazy. I should have just said hi. Ariel could have gone up to Eric and just said hi, and and not gone through that whole fiasco. But then there wouldn't be coming together of two kingdoms. And then I don't know if it would have been, maybe it would have ended up okay if they would have left Ursula out. But she went the long way, the more scenic route to get to where she was supposed to go, and it got her in a situation. Ariel, we're talking about Ariel, by the way. But it looks like we're coming to an end of the situation. Again, Ariel went the long way, in The Little Mermaid. She probably could have gone up to Eric and said hi and left out the whole Ursula part altogether. Oh no, Ursula would still be in there. But anyway, yeah, she would have been able to complete her mission without said drama, right? And so she got herself in a situation, and it's making her feel crazy. So if she didn't know what to do, the situation will naturally move forward. So there might be an ending, and it might have to do with money, and it might be painful with this person that's over here. But it's going to be what's supposed to happen, if that makes sense. Yeah, to redirect you where you're supposed to go. There is a primal energy kind of disrupting everything to kind of recorrect where things are supposed to go now. I hope that made sense to you. If it doesn't, I just really wanted to get your reading out to you. And if you need me to redo it, I can redo it tomorrow, because this was really detailed and I want to make sure that it's on point. So I hope that helped. I hope you have a fabulous day. Namaste.